street. Hey, prostitutes.
Hello, property.
We love our hookers, man. Yeah. Support the hookers, bro.
Make up the gender difference.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Be careful, bro. Child support, 18 years. I'm just looking out for you. Just be careful.
So, what do you not like about? You said you didn't like homosexuals.
No, it's not that. I love homosexuals, but unfortunately,
But you think they should get the death penalty?
God,
That's
not in a gay way.
bro.
God, unfortunately, God in the Bible does not like them. So that's what I'm trying to tell people about. I'm trying to warn people about the
And you
wrath
think if
of God
Jesus was alive today,
towards
he would be
that
like,
sin.
Kill the gays. That would be his logical response.
Well, hold on.
Well, I gotta preach the gospel.
If everything is,
And didn't Jesus, wasn't some of Jesus' best friends like a hooker and like tax collector and some
Well,
of the
they
lowlives of
changed-
society?
You got to be a ho-no-mo.
well, no, Jesus. Well, no, dude, you misinterpreted the idea. The idea is that Jesus helped
Yeah,
everyone.
no. But his friend, what was Mary?
Well, it's
The
not.
prostitute.
It's not about being.
Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. And he was his best
You're
friend.
twisting it, man. It's Jesus. It's not about being friends with those people, but rather helping everyone, regardless of what state they are
Yeah.
or what they are.
Exactly,
Even
yeah.
if they were a non-believer, even if they oppose them, he still
Exactly,
helps them.
help them.
respect, kindness,
Kindness
yeah.
and
So,
love.
so if anything,
Love,
if
love
Jesus,
thy neighbor like I love thyself.
Yeah. So if anything, if Jesus.
But
saw
wouldn't you tell the?
homosexuality, even if you wouldn't understand it,
What do you mean he wouldn't? He
support it.
created man. He knows what it is.
God created everyone, even homosexuals. I mean, if not for God, homosexuals would not be here. Perhaps.
I do not agree with that, but okay.
Do not believe.
Men sin. People. So God made murderers. So God made pedophiles. All those things are the same thing on that list. They're synonymous with each other.
Were you always like this? Was this always your
No, I got radicalized in college.
radicalized in college?
I saw another preacher and I started doing this the same way.
What crime would? Okay, so
let's say there's a gay guy right there.
There's plenty of gay people
Okay,
here.
well, hold on. There's just a gay man. There's a man right there. He wakes up. He goes to work from 9 to 5. Goes back home to his. He goes back home. He goes to bed.
Okay.
What crime is he committing?
Would you say the same thing for a pedophile?
a pedophile was accused.
Was what?
It's a crime to be a pedophile.
Okay. Well, it used to be a crime for homosexuals. It used to be the death penalty in America.
Well,
But
no,
man,
it's
but
not.
man
death
changed.
penalty, but it's
But
not
man
real
changed the law.
Well, hold
So
on.
does that mean that God's laws changed?
People used to marry child wives. It was bad then.
It's bad now.
It's bad now. Well, no,
Okay.
it was actually seen as good then,
good then.
but now it's bad. The
Yeah.
times change, you know.
Times
It's
change.
Right
Homosexuality in the 50s was viewed as
Back then,
bad.
So you, as a
But
Christian,
now
think that it's okay to be gay. You think it's okay?
it's okay to be gay.
Okay, that's crazy.
I think it's okay to be gay. I don't think God would make you that way if you were not gay. I also met enough gay people to know that it's not their
If
want.
it was
They
so,
didn't
what
choose
you're,
to be gay, they were born gay.
I don't agree with that. So you believe
You don't
that
agree with
if
that?
it is not illegal, you can do it.
Why would someone?
You should do
Why
it.
would someone become gay?
I am saying
What
that
is the benefit of it?
I'm just saying that as us as a civilization progress, so will our views and perspectives.
So,
on
but
anything.
what would you say if we progressed into fascism?
Fascism?
Would you agree with that or be against it?
It was inevitable. We got there anyway. I mean, if anything, it's the fault of us for fascism. Do we not have ourselves to blame for fascism, for pedophiles, for murderers, for everything like that, by spreading more hate into the world?
I'm just saying, you're trying to say that everything that is legal is like okay. Just because the government says it's okay doesn't mean you should do it.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that times change, and some things we don't like, but other things we do. Some people just live their lives,
Did you get the back?
don't do anything.
Wait, you need me to come scoop you?
I'm trying. I only got so much time. I'm busy.
if there is a homosexual man who lives his entire life without going into a relationship or having any kind of sexual relationship, would you find that okay?
Do you think?
Would you say the same thing about a Nazi? Would you say the same thing about a murderer?
Well, the murder. I mean, yeah, the murderer didn't murder anybody.
What about
they're not a
Nazi?
murderer. Nazi, well, if they never committed Nazism, then they're not a Nazi.
Yeah, he never makes sense. He never does. No, like you read the you read the Bible, right?
I've interpreted it.
Yeah. So do you remember the story of Lot and his daughters, right?
Can you repeat that?
Lot and his daughters.
Lot and his daughters. Old Testament and New Testament?
Old Testament.
I'm afraid not. No,
So-
I focus more on the New Testament.
No, of course. Are you a favor of Old Testament or New
Hello,
Testament?
property.
I'll take that Old Testament. Anyway, the story of
Take care of your property. I know, that's what I'm saying.
Lot and his daughters. God.
So do you think premarital sex?
Of course.
Yeah. Do you think people who commit premarital sex should be put to death?
Oh, sorry.
There's certain laws about it.
So
The
why
Bible
should
talks
people
about
who
it.
Because there's a lot in the Bible about committing adultery. There's a lot about it's a 10 commandment. Don't covet your neighbor's wife. So
Okay.
why shouldn't they be put to death? But why should they be?
What, adulterers?
Yeah.
Well, biblically, I could put adulterers on that thing.
So you think so?
I only wanted to put 4 things. That's what I
Why
chose.
is homosexuality viewed worse than adultery? Because I would argue adultery is far worse.
No, because straight people. It's still a crime, but
Still a crime,
the
yeah.
Bible calls it an abomination.
An abomination. Okay, but yeah, there's literally a 10 commandment about not committing adultery. That is
Okay.
an order from God. We directly know that God said, "Do not covet." your
I mean,
neighbor's
it's in
wife.
Leviticus.
Do not
It's
cheat."
in Deuteronomy not to be a homo.
But yet on your sign, you don't have adulterers put to death. And also, why is putting to death the only option? We're not in 2,000 years ago, man. We're more enlightened.
What's the difference between God doesn't change? The Bible says God doesn't
We've
change.
become more enlightened.
We don't need
We're not living in
need.
caves anymore, man.
Look at what happened to America when we became enlightened. We need to go back.
I think we're living in a better way. Go back to when? When is a good
Back
time in
then.
America?
Back then.
When is a good time in America?
I mean, 200 years ago would be
200
great.
years ago. 200 years ago, slavery was still legal.
Okay,
in
so?
most of the country. Yeah, that was way worse, brother. Women didn't
Marriage
have
is
rights to
slavery.
vote.
So
If
you've
didn't
already
have a
told me
white
that
male
you
with
agree with
property, couldn't vote. That was
you
the
agree
worst,
with
man.
slavery.
Not to mention they didn't have vaccines. And people were dying of diseases that we can prevent today. So that's the thing. It's like, take us back to when? When is a better time than now?
200 years would be good.
200 years ago. So 200 years ago, that would be, what, 1825.
That'd be better.
So
yeah.
right after the War of 1812, women still didn't have the voting rights. There's slavery and
I don't really think that women should have the right to vote.
women shouldn't have.
They're
the-
illogical. They're illogical.
Why? Why shouldn't women have the right?
Back then, it was property owners that could vote.
Back then there was property. Yeah, and that ain't moral, bro.
Well, if
Yeah, it is.
You think the
People who
founders
own
of women-
land, that's moral.
if we're going off of that,
That's
then
good.
None of us would have been able to vote.
Yeah, literally, not you, not me, not no one. These what you're saying is about property. They had to own a lot of property. They had to own
No,
a
it
house.
just had to be a property
No,
owner.
I've read the law.
Well,
They had to
dude,
own
hold on.
land
No,
of
dude.
10 acres.
That's
That's a lot of land.
that's
brother.
good.
Can I speak real
No
quick,
problem.
man?
Sorry, boss.
Well, in reality, none of us would have been able to vote.
Exactly.
Simple. We just weren't the dominant religion. That's fine.
Yeah.
You
Like-
wouldn't have been able to vote. I would have been in Mexico. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they.
I would have been in a freaking asylum if I was lucky to live. Got
Why?
autism. I wouldn't have been able to live.
No, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
really
no.
unfortunate.
No, diarrhea. You would have died of diarrhea.
Yeah.
That was actually a huge thing back then.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have diseases.
We didn't have diseases. George Washington died of the flu, man.
You also had when
People still die of the flu.
He was died of the flu.
they were porcelain.
Yeah.
Porcelain.
Yeah, in third world countries. Doesn't happen here, man. Needs to be a better healthcare.
I thought our values were based off the French, though. It was based off New Age.
New Age enlightenment.
New
That
Age
is-
enlightenment,
That is
that's
that is the inspiration for our country.
Now, do you believe that third world is a country or
Yeah,
types,
as a country,
types of people?
Our country was
Hello,
built
property.
on.
Honestly,
Oh,
well,
mate, I wouldn't
hold
be
on.
saying that. You're gonna get your ass slapped.
If anything, I would just say this. If you truly believe yourself to be a paragon of enlightenment and truth, then it's got to be you kind of have to respect both sides. You know. If you
I
have to
do.
find out-
I'm not trying to kill people. I'm not trying to Charlie Kirk people.
I'm not trying to Charlie Kirk. I'm not saying what happened to Charlie Kirk was good, brother. But I'm also saying what happened to MLK was wrong. What happened to RFK was wrong. What happened to John Lennon was wrong. Why does it only matter when people maybe on your side get shot, but not people against them? Reality is, it's not okay to kill people just for speaking.
Well,
No
Charlie
one's-
Kirk was a guy who was speaking on campus. That's what I'm doing
Yeah,
right now.
and
That's the analogy.
Think about
I'm
what
bringing.
you're doing right now. You're on campus saying things that a lot of people disagree with, but no one has threatened to hurt you. No one has punched you. No one has laid their hands on you. All right, we do believe in freedom of speech here. We're not for
Good.
that,
Good. I
bro.
like that. I like that
We're
thinking.
not for that, bro. Despite us thinking that your ideas are
That's good.
pretty
That's good.
stupid. And they are pretty stupid.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're getting biased with that. You're getting biased with that.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I like to do, even though I disagree with both sides of the political spectrum,
How do you like my shirt?
I still like to keep an open mind, you know?